What is in your play-by-play kit? Those things that you make sure that you bring with you for each broadcast.
Ooh, well, I think one thing that gets overlooked in a play-by-play announcer's toolkit and a color analyst as well is a as thorough a job as you can do on the rules of the game. I don't think there's anything that can make you look more silly quicker than not knowing the rules. To say that something has been miscalled when they're right and you're wrong, to me, is a cardinal sin. Now, that was drilled into me when I was 12. I mean, that was something that was taken very, very seriously. And it is probably the part of my game preparation that I worry about the most. Having to delve into and study the rules uh, on an ongoing basis, particularly in basketball, because I cross over from college to pro on a nightly basis during the season, and I just want to make sure that I've got everything straight. As far as the saddlebag for calling the game is concerned, I think we probably all do the same things in terms of preparation. But I think one of the big keys to preparation, at least taking it to the arena or to the stadium to do football or to do baseball, is having access to it when you need it. Uh, the age of the iPad, the laptop, is certainly helpful. But I've found that preparation is an ongoing pursuit 365 days a year. So to continue to keep updating, to keep fresh your preparation, the stories, the contacts, I've found that I get much more from coaches and players than I ever read in a newspaper, a magazine story, anything online. And getting them through your friendship to open up and share with you experiences can flavor a broadcast as good as anything you'll come across. So I always spend the time before the games with the coaches, with the players, just trying to get a little story. Maybe that player played with today's starting pitcher at one point. Maybe they were teammates on a national team. But there's always something to strike up that conversation with. And I think you're keeping your research fresh, being inquisitive, keeping all those things fresh for today's game uh, are crucial. I think we all kind of prepare the same way, but I think the inquisitive mind that wants to go the extra mile comes up with some neat things that you might not have. If you listen to the veteran broadcasters, they have a terrific sense of history and being able to place time and events with some historical perspective that young broadcasters might not have. It's obvious the time lag from what when they're coming into the business to what's going on. But a lot of times your audience, particularly in baseball, your audience is going to skew so much older than you are that you've got to have a sense of history. You've got to be able to talk about Mickey Mantle with the same uh, knowledge and reverence that you talk about Albert Pujols. So I mean, it's just part of the deal, and I think that those are things that I try to take in the saddlebag with me as often as I can.